Amen. It's getting hot in here today. But as the Bible said, Job was an upright man. He did everything that he was supposed to do. And Satan got jealous of what type of man that Job was. Job, God has blessed Job. I stopped by to tell you the same way he blesses Job, he also can bless you. But you got to realize something, that for everything you get, you're going to have to go through something to get it. Well, preacher, what you saying? I'm saying it plain and simple. You're going to have to go through something in order to have something. And so the devil here decided that, well, I'm tired of seeing how Job honors you. I'm tired of seeing how you are protecting Job. See, what God realizes one thing. He knows what he has installed in each and every one of you. So remember this here. You will never go through nothing that you can't handle. Why is that? Because the Bible said, and God said that he would never put more on you than you can handle. See, you got to realize when you're in your storm, go through your storm. Don't be like I was and sit in my storm. I get to a little late. Let me go a little bit further. And so Satan went straight to God. God, I want to put my hands on Brother Mo. Say, I want to take him through something. I guarantee you, when I take Brother Mo through this, he gonna curse you to your face. God said, okay. I'm gonna take my head from around him. But one thing you can't do, you cannot touch his soul. You can't kill him. The same thing he's done to Sister Rhoda, Sister Mildred, Mr. Hill. Same thing he do to me. God knows what he had put in each and every one of you. The problem is you don't know all that you have in you. You don't realize the equipment God has already installed in you. See, there's a meaningful and purpose of you showing up here on a Sunday morning and on a Wednesday night. Why? Because God is instilling in you the right thing that you need for when you need it. See, you've been growing up. You grew up in church, so therefore you have a lot of knowledge of what's going on in the Bible. So you got to realize one thing. You may think you done forgot it, but when the proper time comes, it will always come back to remembrance. And so he's going to allow you to go through something because he knows what he has in you. Yeah, it's going to get rough. Yeah, it's going to get tough. It's going to seem like you ain't going to make it. My grandmother always told us, when you get down to the last little bit, she said, well, just hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Everything is going to be all right. Only if you hold on. I ain't got down to my last penny. Light bill due. Pink notice. Gas bill due. Pink notice. Mortgage due. Getting ready to foreclose. Car note due. Rental center bill due. Infinity bill due. AT&T bill due. T-Mobile bill due. I'm going through a storm, y'all. But I stopped by to tell you this. I don't care how great a storm you think that you're in. The battle is already over. The problem is you forgot how to shout. What you mean, preacher? You got to realize something. You got to realize the most important thing, God is not going to send you through something that he got to think about how to get you out of. He ain't going to do that. Any storm you go through, God already know that you are a victor. The problem is we don't think that we are victors. We forget to shout. See, but I have learned if I give praises to God from the beginning of my storm, and stop trying to wait to see what's going to happen at the end of the storm, I find out that the storm don't last always. I may weep for a little while, but joy is coming in the morning. I may feel like I don't have nothing, but God said, you are more than a conqueror in Christ. You got to realize something. When you're going through your storm, you can't let nobody else tell you about your storm. And here you'll find out that Job went through his storm. Satan touched him from his wife to his children to his animals and his money. And now he never forgot the most important thing. Once all this happened to Job, the first thing Job did was he took his clothes off. And he sat in ashes. Well, Bishop, why is it? Because he was doing the right thing back then. That was the way of honoring God back then. But I guarantee you one thing, if I had lost all I had, my children, my animals, my money, I would have lost my mind. I'm going to be transparent with you. I ain't going to lie to you. I would have lost my mind. Because, first of all, I wouldn't be as equipped as Job was. Well, how is that? Well, first of all, I got to tell you, I'm transparent. I wasn't in God's word the way I am in God's word now. I wasn't walking the same pathway that Job was walking. So I knew I would have lost my mind. But I stopped by to tell you one thing. I don't care how far left I got. I was always diverted to come back right. There was always somebody out there to give me an encouraging word. Someone out there always to force me to take another detour. What you talking about? You know how some people, all they want to do is show up and tell you about God. They will come knock on your door at 6:30 and 7 o'clock in the Saturday morning. They want to let you read the pamphlet. You act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They do that, they still do it. But it's for a purpose. It's for a purpose. Sometimes we get so far left that God needs to bring us back right. And so once Job lost everything, he had 3 friends. He had 3 good friends that came by and thought they knew more than God knew. How many of y'all got good friends that know more than God, think they know more than God know? I know y'all I ain't gonna be too humble. I'm gonna be too. I had some good friends until when I lost all I had, they were gone. And guess what? They never came back neither. And so to finish up the story, and so this friend decided to tell Job that, man, you must have did something that was disapproving to God. And Job know that he didn't violate God. No matter what he went through, he didn't violate God. He always trusted in God. The same way we ought to be now. No matter what we go through, we still want to put our 100% trust in God. I know times are going to get hard. I know the situation is going to get rough. But the bottom line is, can you stand the storm? Can you stand the heat in the kitchen? I stopped by to tell you, it's in you to hold on a little while longer. And it's in you. Why? Because it has been taught to you. Another familiar man in the Bible is Jonah. Jonah had to go through his storms in life. The same way we're going to have to go through our storms in life. There's another story in I believe it's in Matthew, Mark, and Luke about the ship that had set sail, and Jesus went to the bottom of the boat and went to sleep. And they said there was a great storm that arose. And they say the men that were on the boat got frightened and scared of the storm. And they said one gentleman went down to the bottom of the boat and he woke Jesus up. And he was going to say, Master, we are about to perish. In other words, we are scared and with these winds and this storm, we feel like we're going to get ready to die. But I stop by to tell you that Jesus got up from the bottom of the ship. And he got up and he began to speak. He spoke to the winds and he spoke to the waves, and that's what happened. Peace came upon that ship. I stop by to tell you every now and then it's okay to speak to your storm. What you tell me, Peter, I say it's okay for you to talk to your storm. I don't know about you, but every now and then I like to tell the storm, stop blowing. Storm, stop raging in my life. You forgot one good thing. God gave you the power to speak to your storm. If your children are your storm, He gave you the ability to speak to your children. I didn't say curse them out. I say speak to your children. I didn't say belittle them and tear them down. I said speak to your children. You got to realize something, that any problem that arises in your life, you have the ability and the power to speak to that problem. You can tell that problem to get behind you. See, 9 times out of 10, it ain't nothing but Satan. It ain't nothing but Satan. Why is that, preacher? Mom said, preacher, every now and then Satan peeks into your future. And he sees the blessing that God has in store for you. But he has said, well, I'm not going to let them get that blessing. That's why he arrives a storm in your life and try to detour you from your blessing. I don't know about y'all, but 9 times out of 10, sometimes he gets under my skin. Well, yeah, he ain't do why? Because Satan knows exactly who to go through to get underneath your skin. He knows what button to push to make you mad. He knows what button to push to get you out of your character. I don't know about y'all, but he done did it to me a few times. But man, God asked me, son, you just can't handle your storm, can you? Then I had to sit back and I have to realize, God, you done taught me this. Why do I continue to go through this? Why? Because you have not mastered it yet. You have not gotten through the storm not one time yet. Yeah, I've been there. Done that and got a t-shirt. Now I know how to handle certain storms. I know how to handle the storm that comes up in my life. But there's some storms that I need God help. Why? Because there are new storms. Every level that you go through gets higher and higher and higher. Guess what? Your storms are going to be different each time you graduate. Well, preacher saying it's going to get easier? No, I'm not saying it's going to get easier. I'm not. But what I am telling you to do is pay attention. Understand that this is what you asked God for. Understand, God, I need you to come in my life. God, I need you to maneuver my life. God, I need you to take control of my life. You give God complete reign over your life. Why are you afraid to go through your storms? Why you let your storms beat you up, tear you down, put you in situations that you know you don't have to be put in? God knows your ability. God knows what you can handle and what you can't handle. But the point is you don't know. But I guarantee you, if you did put all you got in God's hand, the battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. And I found out that if I just shout right now, in the midst of my storm, in the beginning of my storm, I can shout all the way through my storm. Why? Because I remember that victory is mine. I remember there's no way that I can lose. Yeah, I'm going to have some dark days. Yeah, I'm going to have some hills to climb. Yeah, I'm going to get down the baby. Guess what? I am victorious. I'm still on top. Why? Because I trust in God. Why? Because I believe in God. No matter what has been thrown my way or what you throw at me, I trust in God. This is going to tell you what, yeah, tell you to get mad. Yeah, you know what I tell you, say some four-letter words too. But the bottom line is that during the midst of that storm, I have to realize and recognize that this is only to make me stronger. This is only to get me where God wants me at. This is the only way I can get where He can use me. If I can't see you do something, that means you don't have a testimony to tell nobody. But we are all down here right now as living testimonies. Why? Because we all have been through some things. We all can tell some stories. Good stories, I hope. But we all can tell some stories of how good God has been to us. What God is doing for us in our lives. Just hold on. And as I wrap this up, just hold on. Remember this. God is the head of your life. God is supplying you and not the other way around. You are not supplying God. You're not the head of God's life. But God is supplying you and He is the head of your life. Let Him do what He said He's going to do in your life. Well, preacher, what you saying? I'm saying you're going to go through trials. You're going to go through tribulations. But keep your head up. Keep praises on your lips. Manifest God everywhere you go. Shout and tell somebody about it every place you go. And I guarantee you that everything He said in His word, you're going to have. You're going to receive. Can you handle the storm? I'm done. Amen. And those are churches that are open.